Workever is set up with default roles that you can select for your office and field staff. You can also create your own roles to further restrict what staff members can see and do from within the Roles and Permissions section of your account. In this video, you will learn how to build a custom office role, how to build a custom field worker role, applying your custom role to a user, and restrict access to a specific job and quote status for field workers in Workever. Building a custom office role. To create a custom office role, go to the Settings section from the left-hand side, then click on Staff Members, and click on Roles and Permissions. You can now click the Add New Role option. Enter the name of the new role, select the Office Staff option, and then click Save. Once your new role has been created, you'll need to scroll down to the Office Staff option and select the role you have created next to each permission. For example, if you want your user to have access to the Invoices section, then click the drop-down next to the Invoice section and select the roles you want to have access to this section. To apply the changes, click Save. Building a custom field worker role. Similar to an office role, when adding a new field worker role, you'll need to click the Add New Role option, enter the name of the new role, select the field worker option, and click the Save button. You can then go to the Field Worker Permissions option and select the new role you have created next to each permission. You will have multiple permissions that you can give to your new role. For example, you can go to the Adding Jobs permission and unselect the role you just created if you want this new role to only view and edit existing jobs. To apply the changes, click Save. Applying a custom role to a user. Once your new role has been created, go to the Staff Member section and select the user you want to apply the new permissions to. Go to the Field Worker or Office Staff drop-downs and select the new role to assign it to this user. Once you've selected your roles, click on the Update button. Restricting access to a specific job and quote status for field workers. In Roles and Permissions, you also have the options to restrict access to specific job and quote statuses. To do this, go to the Field Job Status Permissions or Field Quote Status Permissions options. Go to the drop-down next to each status and select which custom field worker roles will have access to the statuses. To apply the changes, click Save. So now you've learnt how to build a custom office role, building a custom field worker role, applying your custom role to a user, and restricting access to a specific job and quote status for field workers in Workever.